What's up? We are Simple Plan.
Play hard, rock harder.
To be heard, to feel lost, to be left out in the dark, to be kicked when you're down, to feel like you've been pushed around, to be on the edge of breaking down, but no one's there to save you. No, you don't know what it's like. Welcome to my life.
Simple Plan. Some say they're a punk band, some say they're a pop band, others say they're all about the rock. The reality is they're simply a great band who write great songs and kick some serious butt when they hit the stage. This five-piece first came together at the ripe old age of 13 after high school buddies Pierre and Chuck formed a band called Reset. In 1997, Chuck left to focus on his studies. 2 years later, he returned to his love for music and started jamming with Jeff and Sebastian. Needing a frontman, Chuck asked Pierre to join them along with bassist David, and Simple Plan was born.
Hey, what's up? Chuck here.
This is who I am and this is what I like. JC Sum and Blink and MXPX rocking my room.
I am Sebastian and I play in punk rock band Simple Plan.
I can never find a better place to go until the day I die. I promise I won't change.
Next contestant, David Desrosiers.
We found a bird that had the same haircut as David. The comparison is uncanny.
I don't wanna be told to grow up, and I don't wanna change. I just wanna have fun.
We're gonna win millions of dollars. They wanted a whole lot of Jeff. Stop filming me, man.
Till the day I die, I promise I won't change.
Don't steal that. Hey, what's up? I'm Pierre. It's a cool color. I like it.
How would you describe you in 4 words? Very good in bed.
I don't wanna be told to grow up, and I don't wanna change. I just wanna have fun.
You know, I've got 4 of my best friends on the road with me all the time.
I think that being in a band with 4 other guys is like probably the ultimate test of your friendship. We're together 24 hours a day. We basically, sleep together. We wash together. We, hang out together, eat together, brush our teeth together.
The fact that we still like to hang out together after 3 years of being on the road every single day tells a lot about how deep our friendship really is.
It's good to be in a band with people that you can actually get along with and have fun and not only just go on stage and play music, but go out in a bar or go out and, have a good time. It's not always about work. It's not always about playing a show or doing interviews or making videos. Or a lot of times you just hang out and have fun, and it's good to be with my best friends all the time.
These guys became like more than friends. They're brothers now. Like, it's just a bond that will never die. We're just best friends, and we've been best friends forever. And you know what? I remember when I was living like in a hole in Montreal, barely had enough money to pay the rent, definitely didn't have any money, to pay for all the demos and, the guitars and all that stuff. The guys were there for me, from the start. We stuck together, we had really, really hard times, but they were always my best friends, supporting me, helping me out, and I tried to do the same for them.
There's never going to be a moment where I'm going to think that something happened to me and I'm alone right now. That's never going to happen anymore, because those guys are always there, and I know that they think the same way, that if they need someone, I'm there, and that's probably one of the best feelings ever, because when you're growing up, it's not always like that, but now I finally have that, and that's something I'm really happy that I have, and that's something that I wouldn't change for anything in the world, that's for sure.
So sweet. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Where's all the dirt, dudes?
When Pierre has a little bit of alcoholic drinks inside of him, he becomes a crazy animal. And then he's on the bus, and then he gets naked, and then he jumps up and down on all the furniture in the bus. And then
David films me like this. David loves it.
And then his balls are hanging out, and then I focus on this region right here, and then I sell it on eBay.
I'm trying to leave the man.
us all about yesterday.
Yesterday, I went to an underground party.
Underground, Tokyo
Crazy underground after hour party.
Look at these bags.
The bags? This is a party bag, it's called.
Gary used to own a
Its head
a
fell
zoo.
off.
A zoo. Yeah. Do you have any pets?
I got crabs.
You know what? I would love to own a strip club when I'm retired.
That would be good.
And then you're still working.
When you're like 60 years old, there's no way you're gonna be able to hook up with like young,
I think
beautiful
you're
girls.
missing
And
up
because you're the
retired.
owner, you're gonna hook up
And
with
because
guys.
of the owner, it's like, hey,
Wow.
you want to dance in my club? Make me happy. Yeah.
It's so
I think you
wrong.
don't
Scratch my
understand what
back.
retirement means.
I think he doesn't mean retired, he means retarded.
That's more like it. So we know these dudes can rock. They love to party, but the rock and roll lifestyle isn't what it's cut out to be.
People think that because you have success, suddenly like life is beautiful. But it's like, I mean, there's a lot of challenges that new challenges that come in life because of that. And like, for example, just anything that has to do with relationships or friendship is really, really like even harder to deal with when it's successful because you're never there. We haven't been home in like 3 months. I mean, I think all of us have broken up with a girlfriend since the band started.
Let's get back to the good stuff.
What's the best thing about being a rock star? Now, Pierre, that's definitely for you.
I would say the traveling, you know, and being able to treat, you know, this guy like a moron and have a good time and just play shows, you know. But
Meet different people every day.
Going
Have
to
fun.
With all this traveling, there's gotta be some road stories.
If this works for guys and girls, it was taught to us by, I think it was Joey Fatone, like 3 years ago.
From NSYNC.
From NSYNC. We were in some after-hour club party somewhere, and he said, "You guys are French." I know a French pickup line. It's "Mets ta bouche ici." When you point
but you
here.
have to do the motion, yes.
So it's me.
Mets ta bouche ici. That means put your mouth here.
That's the best pickup
And it
line.
works for
Very direct, straightforward.
100% of the time, it works every time.
Very direct, straightforward. That's how
That's
we.
the French spirit right there.
It's actually, from where we're from, it's a form of greeting. That's how people say hi.
Put your mouth right here.
What's that saying? What goes on the road stays on the road? As if.
Hey, what's up? How you doing? Hey, good. My good friend here.
It's my friend. Yeah, my friend. I'm Chuck.
Yeah, we're friends.
You remember that? When Patrick did this to me, Jeff was the first one to laugh. We'll see who's laughing.
Where did that come from? I don't know why that's always funny though. Yeah, cool. Good job, guys.
Después se me ocurrió que como es tan guapo, dicen, poco después inmediatamente fueron contratados por una compañía discográfica. La dirección artística de los videoclips o de los que están rodando.
Still to come, we go behind the scenes of their video, Welcome to My Life, and the guys put on a show of a different kind.
Welcome to my life. Welcome to my life.
Touring plays a huge part in Simple Plan's life. Hitting countries like Japan, Spain, Hong Kong, Germany, and our very own Land Down Under.
I'm thinking about you all the time, but you're out there and I'm here waiting.
I'm in Paris.
We are in Paris, France.
We're in Europe.
Jamaica, man. Jamaica, yeah, man.
Hello, we're in Tokyo, Japan.
We're in Japan.
Oakland. Maybe we should record something off our shorts. I think the most awesome part is going all over the world and seeing a different kind of reaction for different songs and seeing like how some people, you know, like will totally react differently or you know what I mean, like and also it's kind of mind blowing for like a band like us from Montreal to go and travel like all across the world and come to a new city or a new country and go like wow, can't even believe people actually know the band there and actually all know all the words and love the music. You know, it's kind of still today we get shocked a little bit, you know, when you go to an airport and there's people waiting for you there and it's like travel like 20 hours and people who care about your band over there. It's pretty dope.
Tell me what's wrong with
I think the coolest thing about playing is just, you know,
the reaction, the kids just, you know, the feedback with the kids is
Being
so
able
good.
to look at them in the eyes, and it's so weird to see that they go crazy, you know, and you go crazy as well.
It makes you
so
want to
it's
go
kinda-
even more and just like be more into it. You know, it's so rad.
I think the coolest thing about playing for me is not forgetting all my lyrics. When that happens,
Not dropping a stick.
Just like Seb just
Not
said,
falling down on stage.
hear them singing.
Hear them singing it.
Yeah.
That's so rad. Like when the first time it happened, we all sort of stopped and looked at each other going like, wow, there's something going on. And now like almost every show we got kids like that know all the lyrics and it's like, wow. Just it's sort of take a step back and go like, that's pretty cool.
You see them jumping and all, it's like, wow, what are they jumping to? Like, it's crazy.
Your
you know?
music.
I look around and I turn around, I'm like, who's behind me, you know? I don't know. Oh, I guess it's, you know, it's us. It's great. It's awesome.
In 2003, the guys hit the road with skater girl Avril Lavigne.
Met a lot of very, very fun people, new friends now with the Avril band, the Gob guys. We had like some really crazy parties. At some point, we even had like a food fight with some of the Gob guys. We were running around the venues with pies and just
Food fight. I remember more like Theo put some cake in your face.
That's right.
You shouldn't have came back! You shouldn't have came back!
I sprained my ankle, which kind of sucks big time.
You know what's cool though?
What's cool?
Well, the fact that Avril had to bring you out on stage.
Oh yeah.
I can carry him to the stage. Think I'm
Are you sure?
Just because I'm a chick.
That same year, they joined bands like Yellowcard, the Ataris, Pennywise, and Rancid on the Vans Warped Tour, and MTV were there to catch all the action.
Thank you. We're gonna sign autographs. Every single day, we don't stop signing. It's fun. I love it.
That's actually my favorite poster. That's the only one we have.
It's cool to know you walk up here and there's people lining up to meet you. It's kind of a good feeling.
It's our way to say thank you back.
Thank you.
You know.
Is everybody going crazy? Is anybody gonna save me? Can anybody tell me what's going on? Tell me what's going on. That wasn't so bad. But see, this time, I don't want just the first couple of rows to jump. I want everybody in the house to jump all the way up there and all the way back here. Everybody's getting into this one, all right? So when this song kicks back in, I want to see you all jump. Here we go. Take this anymore. Get ready. I can't take it anymore. Get ready. I can't take it anymore. Can't take it. Can't take it. I can't take it. Can't take it. So tomorrow I just wanna jump. Don't wanna think about tomorrow. Jump. I just don't care tonight. I just wanna jump. Jump. Don't wanna think about my sorrow. Let's go. The problems time to let them go. Forget tomorrow. I just wanna jump. I just wanna jump. I just wanna jump. I just wanna jump. Thank you.
Next, we head behind the scenes of a Simple Plan video and photo shoot.
Welcome to my life. Welcome to my life.
Simple Plan's debut album, No Pads, No Helmets, Just Balls, put the band on the map. When it came to album number 2, they took a different approach to writing. They spent 3 months crafting the next batch of songs they'd share with their fans.
The biggest difference is that on the first record, we set ourselves limits. You know, we were like just starting out as a band, and we decided like, well, maybe we shouldn't do this, we shouldn't do that. Like, we're not that kind of a band.
We didn't
should
even
go
know
there.
what we could do back then. anyway.
Exactly, that too, and it was just a question on this one to just say, you know what, let's just be the band that we want to be, and like whatever comes up, we'll do it. We're fine with it.
The guys worked with producer Bob Rock, the man behind Metallica's Saint Anger. This meant the guys could make the kind of album they always wanted.
Even on the first record, I remember like it was always a constant battle with the producer.
We were trying to
we were
fight
like,
it, like,
we're
more
like,
rock,
dude, it doesn't
more
sound.
rock.
It's like, no, don't worry about it. I'll mix it fine. And we're like, dude, we want like a Bob Rock guitar sound. So we used to say it back in the
This is
first
a tip for
record.
musicians. When someone tells you, we'll fix it in the mix,
It doesn't.
not true.
It's not
The
true.
mix doesn't fix anything. It sounds exactly the same as a board mix, except a little bit brighter.
I think we were just less scared on this record to try stuff, and whether it was like a super heavy song like Me Against the World, which is something that I don't think we could have written on the first record, and also just like softer stuff. It's like we had no rules. Like
It was so easy to work with. Like it was, he always like made sure that maybe he made us believe that everything was fine. Like there's never a problem. It's always everything can be solved, and he just learned that we taught us that we don't have to be so microscopical and so perfect when you record a record. It can be, you know, part of the energy is being live and being like, okay, there was a mistake there, but it sounded good. You know?
yeah, he told us that it's possible to be too safe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just go and I think that's the one thing we told him. That's why we did so well together. We told him like we want to sound like the way we sound live. We want to sound more intense and
now we totally hear
that's
that.
what
Like
he captured.
if I put a record in now, I can even say like, you know what?
It's just too sterile.
Yeah,
right?
they're too, like it's way too safe. They didn't like you gotta just roll with it. And,
Go.
the thing is with Bob is he's really, really honest, and he's straightforward, and if he has something to say, he'll tell you. He won't like
He'll tell you straight up.
You know, like I mean, it's like for example, you're playing a part, and it's like, all right, that was good. Now let's try it again, singing it in tune.
And you're like, ouch.
Ouch. Okay, let's do it.
You're just
Flat.
you're hitting it too hard there. You're all excited.
You're all excited.
I'm all excited.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
We got here, David was a moron. And then we did David moron all day. And then when we left, David was a moron.
You shouldn't. the record.
Nice. Next chorus.
Album number 2, Still Not Getting Any, was born. Next, we're gonna need some artwork for this record.
Hey, practicing.
Guy, remember the time when we did that album, The Old and the Toothless?
Yeah.
That was a good album.
Do you wanna be somebody else? Are you sick of feeling so left out? Are you desperate to...
Still not getting any artwork? Done. Now, we need a video.
The concept of the video is that the band is playing on the bridge and there's this huge traffic jam. Madness. Then we're gonna see, you know, some people in their cars, so it's kind of like little portraits of people's lives and how they're affected by the traffic jam. And I have no idea how they're gonna pull it off. We're gonna have Kara on top of this bridge. Are they gonna get choppers? Maybe. It fits with the song perfectly. Are they gonna have like really like a million cars on this place to make it super jam-packed? Just cool to see your idea come to life. And I'm having a moment right now. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
You had a little harness.
I was on the other side.
Holding the rope.
Dangling. Counterweight.
With a chopper flying around, you know, it made me feel really important. I felt like my life suddenly has a purpose.
Playback. Roll camera. Do you ever feel like breaking down? Do you ever feel out of place? Like somehow you just don't belong and no one understands you? Do you ever wanna run away? Do you lock yourself in your room with the radio on turned up so loud that no one hears you screaming?
The boys keep things moving with single number 2, Shut Up.
Shut Up is about haters, about people that try to bring you down, try to, you know, no matter if it's in your own life or if it's in, like, for example, for us as our band, like a lot of people who kind of disrespect the band. It's like, you know, it's just saying, we don't need your negative energy.
And the video,
super high energy, more of a kind of live concert feel.
In your face.
In your
Great.
face.
Very
Best
original.
video
Attitude. And we're gonna be in it.
Never seen before stuff.
Featuring Simple Plan.
with album sales hitting over the 2 million mark, Simple Plan admit they owe it all to their fans.
See, I can be sick, I can be in pain, and if I have to play, I'm gonna play. And I'm gonna give it all I've got, because it's all I've got.
Thanks for hanging out. Take care.
See ya.
We're going to come out and tour and rock your socks off. Bye.